Hi, how are you? I um, I have skipped all the meetings I possibly could, and I focused on my stomach, my upset stomach, and I think it's working again. I eat a very small amount, um, 2 to 3 times a day, like 1 egg and half a bread roll, and that's a lot for me. But it seems to be working. My stomach is not that upset anymore, and it's not getting so big every time I eat. So I think it's good. Um, I don't have all the stress from all the meetings because I don't go to them anymore. Um, I put my foot down and said I can't cope with it. I seem to go to one meeting every week, and then I go to something else. Like I needed to get some contact lenses last week, and I went to see that place and learn how to put them in. And on the weekends, I go and see my, I don't know what he is, but my teenage boyfriend, and it's it's pretty good. I'm happy, and he seems to be happy too. So we're just taking it slow and see what it's becoming. Inside me, I I'm split in two because I expect the worst. Like every time I need to see him or meet up with him, I really think that he want to stop seeing me, and he might see me as a disabled person, but he never does. He's so kind and so nice and so adorable. So I'm quite lucky, but I can't believe that luck because my life has been shit all my life almost. So I find it hard to believe that my life suddenly turned around, and it's actually only 28 days, 1 month ago, that he wrote to me the first time. But I would say that we both agree that it seems so right because we feel we know each other. So it just feels like we have been away from each other for a short while. So we pick everything up and just carry on, and it's so nice and so scary at the same time. um, I'm better at coping with people treating me bad than people treating me nice, and he's just so nice. Actually, he's quite funny too. um, we laugh at each other's jokes, and this morning I went to the bathroom and he was standing outside. He doesn't believe or can't cope with the fact that I have PTSD. So he stood outside the door, and it was locked. And when I went out, I was freaking out, and he was just laughing. I can see why it's funny because I scream and I run away, and that must be funny because he was just standing there waiting for me to be finished so he could go to the bathroom, and I just screamed and run away. And later on, I can laugh of it, but I, at the minute, I'm really scared. I get so scared. I can't explain it, but I really get scared, and we can laugh of it, and it's fun. Um, Last week I returned my guitar to the guitar shop because it needed some work done. One of the strings was hitting the neck, so it came out with the wrong sound, and I got it fixed. So I'm practicing again. I don't think I'm any good, but it's a way to waste my time in a better way than just watching TV or doing nothing. I have some appointments next week. I have to go to the hospital and talk about my shoulder. They will explain to me why I have the pains in my shoulder, and what they can do about it when they can't operate me. And I actually think it's a waste of time because I know they won't do anything. So what is it going to help? Nothing. And I don't like all these meetings, but I'm hoping that they want to put some painkiller inside my joints, so I feel better for a while at least. I got to know that one of my horses I sold like many years ago, I think 5 or 6, maybe 7 years ago, is coming up for sale, and it's quite a good horse, quite a calm horse, and I am actually thinking about buying it because I think I will be able to ride this horse with only one hand. I should be able to tack up, I hope. I have to buckle up the saddle with the right hand anyway, and the bridle should not be a problem because I can take it apart. I think the biggest problem would be to put put the saddle on the horse. Yeah, I don't know. But it's not up for sale yet. I wrote to the girl and we're good friends, so I asked her and she said, I will write to you anyway when it's time, but it's not time yet. And I think that's adorable. She's been kind to me, and I do like this horse. It has a colour that I don't like, but it has a beautiful mind, and it's really a nice horse. So maybe I'm getting a horse. I do have this old horse who lives with my girlfriend, but I can't keep riding her because she's old. I think she's 24, and she has her lungs is not too good. She's not ill, but she's having old lungs. She has trouble breathing when she's doing some work, and she's not a dressage horse anyway. So Maybe I will get a horse. Maybe I will get a boyfriend soon. Maybe I will be moving. And this week, I tell you, this is exciting. The mayor of the city I live in, he promised me an answer for a disabled car this week. Within 7 days, I know if I will get a car for disabled people. And I would like that pretty much. I have to pay the car myself, but it's no tax on it, and I don't have to pay for the repairs, so I can use the car. And that's a lot of money saved. And I hope to get a big car, like with room in the back, so I can go like camping in my car. I don't like caravans. I think they are, I don't like the curved ceilings. I like a wall to be square and the ceiling to be square too. I can't explain that, but I think it's funny. And I'm really hoping that I will get this disabled car, because that means a lot of freedom for me. So that is what's happening in my life, and lots of good things are happening thanks to this teenage boyfriend. And I'm learning to enjoy it. I'm really scared every time I have to meet him, but I want to meet him, and we do have fun together. So he turned my life around for the second time in my life. And it's so sweet. He says that I always have had a piece of his heart. It's so corny, but it's quite nice. I like it when people like me, but I want them to like me for being me, not for me having nice hair or little feet, but because I'm me. And he does that. He could run away saying, no, you're disabled or something like that, but he wouldn't do that. He's too nice of a person to do that, I hope. You don't know people, do you? You think you know people and they stab you in your back. That's how I look at people. Sorry. It's just my experience with people, isn't it? Lots of people have treated me bad, and I have probably treated people bad too. Sometimes on purpose. I'm not perfect. I'm actually just a human, but I believe that people should treat each other as nice as possible. But sometimes people piss you off because they are so horrible to you. Keep on watching the next video. I will try to make some more videos, but it's quite hard these days. Have a nice day, and look at my contact lenses. I have another video for that. Bye bye.